Now, the United States has a reputation of being an unwelcome guest in West Asia. And a court in Iran has leveled an allegation against Washington for planning a coup against the government that was established in Iran way back in 1980. The court has ordered for the United States government to pay $330 million in damages. The Islamic Revolution toppled the US-backed leader back in 1979. Just a year after that, a group of army officers reportedly tried to topple the government that had come about as a result of the revolution. And according to the Iranian media, these insurgents were led by Sayyid Muhyiddin, a former Iranian commander. Their objective was to seize control of the military bases across the country. Strategic centers and residences of the revolution's leaders were in fact on their target. Back then, the move had led to clashes between the coup plotters and the government, and several people had been injured in these violent clashes. So last year, the relatives of those who were killed in the coup filed a legal petition with Iran's International Court. They especially accused the United States of planning and executing the coup. Now, the court ruled in their favor, ordering the American government to pay $30 million in terms of material damages and $300 million in terms of punitive damages. When it comes to the equation between Tehran and Washington, both the countries have had no diplomatic relations in the aftermath of the 1979 Islamic Revolution. In 2016, the US Supreme Court had ordered that Iranian assets frozen in the United States should be paid to the victims of the attacks, and Washington has blamed on Tehran, and this included the 1983 bombing of a US Marine barracks in Beirut and a 1996 blast in Saudi Arabia. In March this year, the International Court of Justice had ruled that Washington's freezing of the funds was manifestly unreasonable, but it ruled that it had no jurisdiction to unblock the nearly $2 billion in Iranian central bank assets that were frozen by the United States. Now, Tehran, which denies all responsibility for the attacks, has blamed it on the United States itself.